I know I look kind of crazy right now, but I'm literally about to head to a photo shoot that we were specifically looking for a skater girl outfit, so that's why I'm kind of dressed like a weirdo. It's Dare. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Join us. I do bikini hauls, lingerie hauls. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. But today we're doing something a little bit different. I thought it'd be fun to post on my Instagram. If you're not already following me, do so. Check it out. It's super fun. I wanted to do this video trend that's like going around the internet right now, and it's called like the Assuming About Me challenge, where you post on your Instagram a question for everyone that literally says, what are some assumptions you have about me? So you're basically just asking all of your followers and fans, like, what do they think about you? Like, what do they assume they know about you? And I was curious what you guys would have to say about me. And lucky for me, you all are extremely positive and were super sweet to me. So thank you all so much for sending in all of your assumptions. I'm gonna post on here what the assumption says, what my thoughts are, and of course for you guys' safety, I scribbled out the names and the icons. So then that way, you know, if somebody says something negative, we won't have to go and find them and bully them, because we're not about that on this channel. I want to talk to you guys about certain little things that caught my attention. Yes, I've already seen them, so this isn't like a reacting to video, but I still thought that this would be really interesting to sit here and chit chat about it, so you guys can kind of get a little bit more of my personality. Let's get started. Okay, so the very first one I got is very chill, which I pulled this one because I thought it was really interesting that this person thought I was very chill, really calm, relaxing, and I do agree to some extent that I can be pretty chill sometimes, but I'm a really busy person. I feel like I have lots of energy. I'm always doing something, always working on projects, so I don't know if chill is like the best word to describe me, but you know what? I dig it. If that's how you see me, I think that's pretty cool, so stay chill, guys. They're like super chill, man. Like, chill out, dude. Like, peace, chill, man. I don't know, I guess that's my interpretation of chill. The next one I got is you're the life of the party, which I don't really agree with either. I think it's super flattering that you think I'm like out there like partying it up, having a good attitude, just like drinking and living. But actually, I feel like I'm the life of the party when it comes to like social aspects that I'm comfortable with. Like if there are people there I know, there are people there I like, people that I vibe with really well. But like, I don't really go out to parties that often, to be honest. I am really focused on my career. If you don't know, I am a full-time traveling model. I like to incorporate YouTube with those sort of things. I'm working on so many projects. So if you're talking about the literal party, I kind of disagree. But if you're talking about like life of the party, as in like attitude, demeanor, and like outgoing and fun, I would agree. I feel like I try to keep things lighthearted. I try to have lots of fun and be silly and, you know, just be me, you know? You appreciate everything your family has done for you, which I definitely would agree with this one. If you guys don't know, I live with my family. I absolutely love and adore them. We do pirating events together. It's super awesome. I really appreciate that we all get along really well and that we all can hang out together and still be a nice family unit. I know that's hard when people get to be around my age, that like living with your family can be a struggle, to say the least, and I do agree. There are times where we do have our moments where not everything goes perfectly, because we're people, we're human, you know? You can't expect everything to be perfect. But I do think that, you know, this person hit the nail right on the head, that like, I do appreciate everything they do for me. You are much smarter than the average Instagram model. Now that is very interesting that you would say something like that, because I believe that it depends on the person that you're comparing me to, which I don't really know that I would compare myself to an Instagram model, because I was modeling way before Instagram even started. A little bit of history about me is that I started doing pageants when I was 10 years old. I started modeling when I was 10. I had my like professional headshots taken when I was 10. Like, I've been doing this long before Instagram was a thing. So I don't consider myself an Instagram model at all. I consider Instagram models, girls that have like brand deals or brand sponsorships with companies that are either local to them or like global companies that are like paying them to promote their products, which I think is super cool. Like, yay, rah, rah, go them. But I don't really put myself on the same scale is because I don't have those kinds of connections right now. Ideally, I'd like to get there. And I started modeling before Instagram was really a thing. Now, aside from that, if you're comparing me to like the average Instagram model, I don't know that I'm like smarter than them. I just think I do things differently. And I think they do things differently as well. So I wouldn't really put it in that phrase. So I disagree with this one that I'm not smarter than the average Instagram model because you can't really measure average smarts of Instagram models, and I don't know, to me that one just kind of seemed strange that someone would say that, but I appreciate you calling me smart. Someone wrote that I'm extravagantly rich and famous, which is like not true. I think a lot of people get into this like conception or like this mind, what do you call it? Like perception, that's what I mean, not conception. People get this perception that like when you hit over 10,000 followers on Instagram, YouTube, on any social platform, that like you're famous and you're rich and life is extravagant. Like, no. I literally live with my parents, which I save a lot of my money doing so. I would say I'm like locally known pretty well because there's not very many people out there in Orlando, Florida that are named Dare. Wow, that name Dare. I was published in a major magazine that was in Slovakia, so I feel like a lot of people over there kind of know me. So I wouldn't say that I'm like extravagantly rich and famous and living in this giant mansion and everyone loves me and I get bricks of gold. Like, no, it doesn't really work that way. Oh, this one. Okay, I like this one because it's controversial. I like this one. It says you pay for followers. Now this goes back to the statement I just made that I was published on this really well-known magazine. I was published in this really major magazine in Slovakia, which is super awesome. But the content that was in that magazine is very different than the content I post now on Instagram. So my followers all came from that magazine, but I don't really post that way on social media. So I got a lot of followers really fast just from that cover that I got, which was amazing and I'm super grateful for, but they're not very active anymore because I'm not posting that kind of content. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people think that like I paid for my followers just because the follower ratio compared to the likes and comments are a little off, but that's basically what happened. My content, I don't want to say it changed because it was always this way, but the magazine that I got was pretty popular and people wanted to follow me, and when they realized that I'm not posting that kind of stuff, the interest just kind of died and they forgot to unfollow. So I could see why you think that I pay for followers. I totally get it. Like sometimes I do the same thing with other people, like, oh, if they have 100,000, why are they only getting 100 likes? You know, like I get it. I get where your wavelength this. But no, I haven't paid for any followers, haven't really felt the need because it just like, people know that you pay for followers, like it's really obvious. It doesn't really get you anything. It kind of ruins your social media platform. The followers aren't even real. They're usually fake accounts that Instagram goes through and wipes clean. So yeah, honestly, like I haven't paid for followers. I get why you think that way though. So like, I get it. It's not true, but I understand where you're coming from. That you aren't the strongest speller, but you don't need to be because you're hot. I'm not the strongest speller because I have this disability called dyslexia, which dyslexia is a reading disorder. Yes, I totally get that. But reading is words and words are made of letters is how I've explained this to people. That dyslexia causes people to say things backwards and mixed up, and it causes you to read things backwards and sort of mixed up. Each disability affects people very differently. For me, it affects my spelling, it affects my mathematics skills, it affects my musicality skills. Like I can't read music because I don't understand it. So for me, yes, I'm not a very good speller. It's because I have dyslexia and I really do try to spell things correctly. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. But I don't feel like my hotness kind of fixes that, you know, or like how good I look. I don't think that should ever change. You know, like obviously I should spell correctly to the best of my ability as much as I can because it makes me look more professional. But I don't think like the way I look balances that out, you know? Like it's kind of weird. The next one I actually really enjoy. It says that you are happy with your life right now, which I couldn't agree more. I'm extremely happy. I'm extremely happy to be actively pursuing YouTube again. It does cause like a little bit of stress because I try to get out a video every single Thursday at 5 p.m. But I feel like I'm doing a really good job at it. And I keep like, good job, Dare, patting myself on the back, you know? I'm happy in life right now. I'm happy with my career. So you couldn't be any more right. Again, you hit that nail on the head. The next one is you are very active and extremely busy. Yeah, you're right. Next, last one, here we go, is that you are a go-getter and will stop at nothing to get what you want in life. And I agree to, actually I agree 100%. I see things that I really want in life and that I aspire to do, and I do whatever I can to make it happen. Which I think everybody should kind of live that way. Like if you have goals and dreams, why not chase them? I mean, like, I don't get why people don't. I don't get why people don't like wake up every day and want to do something different than the day before and that are striving to be the best versions of themselves, you know? Like, that's what you should do every day. Go out there and be the best version of you that you could be, because you might not get tomorrow. And I hate to sound so cliche, and I know everybody says this stuff, but honestly, you know, like, go out there and live your life. Have fun. Do what you want to do. You know? Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all have a magical day, and I hope magical things happen to you all. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram so you guys can see what I'm up to every single day. I kind of post on there more than obviously I post on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, I hope magical things happen to you all.